Hello and welcome to the Soul Fam Show. Guess what number it is? 88.
You're going to
Back
see
to the
some
future.
serious beep.
Back to the future.
Go.
We're going back to the future. No? Nobody liked that one? Okay. All right, we'll move on then. Christian's back. Leon's back. Guess who's back? Christian and Leon. Okay. All right, I'll share my video then. We'll get started since nobody's in the mood.
Yeah, we're live that in a minute.
Yeah, you will. You'll liven up after the video.
I don't wanna love anybody else but you. It's a little cold, living in a world with no you. Now you got me feeling like I'm holding back, stuck in place, feeling so broken down. Tell me this, are you happy now? We're running out of light, fighting through the night. Are you really here or just a picture in my mind? You never really cry until you say goodbye. So I hope I'm on your mind just one last time. One last time. I don't wanna know another breath alone without you. When did this love turn to plastic? If you tell me, I'll stop asking. I was hoping we'd be past this. Now you got me feeling like I'm holding back, stuck in place, feeling so broken down. Tell me this, are you happy now? We're running out of light, fighting through the night. Are you really here or just a picture in my mind? You never really cry until you say goodbye. So I hope I'm on your mind just one last time. One last time.
Great, Christy little tune that was.
Yeah, good job, Kirsten. Another killer video.
Thank you.
Emojis coming in. Fast and furious.
Hi, Velma.
How are you, Velma?
Hey, Velma.
The first song.
How are you, Velma?
I'm good. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Of course we can.
Okay.
All right, I'm
Okay,
taking this
good.
out so Velma can do her thing. Oh, what just happened?
Do your thing, Velma.
Do your thing, Velma.
I'm going to anyway. Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me once again. Much patience is required for this. Now that we know what we're doing, we're looking at the pre-dome sequence, the harmonic history of creation. That's what we're looking at. Finally, starting from source, the stillness that sings. And from source comes the first song, the first vibration breaking from source. And from that, the Polarian tone, the first structured frequency from that song. And at number 4, the emanation of the 12 suns, the 12 solar intelligences that take form. And that's what we're going to do today. We did jump forward with the Lumarians and the Hyperboreans because I didn't know the sequence at that point. But that's what we're going to do today. And then we'll be back on track after that. So we'll do this today. this next time, and then we will have caught up. So I'm going to take this one off. We'll go back to monkey. There we go. Tidbit 4. The 12 suns. Not stars in the astrological sense. 12 primary light intelligences, each one a living emanation of the source field. Think of them as 12 primordial frequencies, 12 autonomous consciousness pillars, 12 radiant generators, each holding a specific aspect of the first light. These suns were the first stabilizing points formed when the first song broke from pure source into harmonic structure. Each sun entails 3 things: a core frequency, a realm building signature, a governing principle that later became embodied in entire civilizations that we now know very well, the Polarian, the Lumarian, and the Hyperborean. So these suns are not physical orbs, they are operators of creation. The 12 suns are first ancestries of light, before domes, before matter, and before realms. Each sun is a living frequency from the first song. Each sun carries a principle that later seeded an aspect of creation, expressed itself through these 3 earliest races. So we're going to go for it. I'm going to run you through the principles of the 12 suns. The first sun, the tone of alignment. The principle here is structure before form, the primordial access. The race linked to this sun is the Polarians. This is the spine of creation, the first tone that everything else tunes itself to. The second sun, the pulse of emergence. The principle here is the first movement inside the tone, the heartbeat of expansion. There's no race linked specifically to this sun, but it prepares creation for multiplicity. This sun allows one to become more than one. Multiplicity. Just the third sun, the breath of life. The principle here is flow, continuity, emotional resonance. The race linked to this sun is the Lumarians. This is the first breath wave, soft, fluid, connective. The fourth sun, the mirror of reflection. The principle here is self-awareness, recognition, coherence. And the race linked to this sun again is the Lumarians. Dual influence here. They're influenced by the breath of life, the third sun, and also the mirror of reflection. Without it, creation cannot see itself. The fifth sun, the harmonic divide. The principle here is differentiation, multiplicity, branching paths. No specific race linked, but they are linked to the early realm structuring. This sun creates variety without fragmentation. The sixth sun, the expansion ray. The principle here is outward architecture, direction, geometry, and the race linked to this is the Hyperboreans. This is a sun you already know. The first true geometric force. The seventh sun, the sphere of containment. The principle here is boundaries, protection, holding fields. No specific race is linked, but it is linked to pre-dome containment fields, and this principle produces the earliest proto-realm bubbles. Proto-realm bubbles are the very first tiny pockets of stabilized space that appear before proto-realms form, the earliest outline of a realm beginning to take shape. The eighth sun is the spiral of evolution. The principle here is growth, cycles, learning, progression. The race linked here, it includes all of them. It says all later civilizations. This sun introduces the concept of time as a pathway and not a trap. The ninth sun, the flame of sovereignty. The principle here is individuality without unity. And this is linked to beings with self-directed purpose. This is where I am becomes meaningful without becoming separation. The ninth sun is where self-awareness awakens without ego. I am means recognition of consciousness, but it does not become individuality separated from source. It is identity within unity, not identity against unity. It's the first spark of self-recognition, but not the division that later becomes ego in the sense of me versus you. In the ninth sun, awareness recognizes itself, but it does not fragment. I am is felt as a note within the larger choir, not as a separate singer. The 10th sun, the echo of memory. The principle here is recording, continuity, and lineage. It's linked to archivists and pre-Akashic consciousness fields. This sun is the origin of the universal memory structure that Phelan often mentions. The 11th sun, the bridge of return. The principle here is connection between high and lower realms. It's linked to stellar arcs, crossings, and realm bridges. This is the sun that allows ascent and descent. The 11th sun governs movement between levels of consciousness, not physical up and down, but in terms of ascent, it's the upward shifting of vibration, expansion, and elevation of awareness. And descent is the softening downward into form, embodiment, entering density without losing connection. It opens the gateway for beings to move between high realms and lower realms and creates the bridges that allow consciousness to incarnate. They incarnate in terms of descent and then they return in terms of ascent. And this maintains balance so that movement is safe, stable, and lawful. The 11th sun is the regulator of movement, the stairway up and down, and it holds the pathways that lets consciousness rise or enter form without losing its origin. And the last one is the 12th sun, the crown of source. The principle here is pure origin, reintegration, divine unity. And it's linked to what precedes and concludes all cycle. The 12th sun is not linked to any other race. It just precedes and concludes all of the cycles. And this sun is the closest to source. It's the principle by which everything eventually returns there. So that's the full solar map. There are some notes about the combined origin. The Polarians, these are the children of the first tone, the first sun, and they were the first solidified consciousnesses, and they held the spine or axis of creation, pure structure without form. And their purpose was to anchor that first song that came from source, so it didn't unravel as creation unfolded. So they became known as the first holders of the first frequency. And the Lumarians, the children of the breath sons, the third and the fourth, breath and reflection, they emerged once the first tone had stabilized, and they introduced the idea of flow, motion, emotional resonance, and connective tissue. And when he says connective tissue, it's not physical flesh. That's the subtle bonds that let beings sense each other, share emotion, and move in unity. So it was constantly building. They were the first civilization to carry the breathing wave of creation. And they were known as the fluid medium of song. And the third civilization, the children of the expansion son, the Hyperboreans. The sixth sun, the governing principle was expansion, geometry, and outward movement. They appeared after the Lumarian field softened creation enough for structure to form. So the Hyperboreans are the architects of early creation, and together these three races represent the harmonic triad. Polarian tone, the Lumarian breath, and then the Hyperborean structure. This triad is the foundation for everything that came later. The realms, matter, domes, and eventually us. So there you have it. Let's just take a moment to close and align with these 12 lights, these 12 suns. Close your eyes if you're comfortable, or just let the breath soften. Imagine 12 points of soft golden light forming a circle above your head like a quiet halo of suns. Allow them to brighten together, but gently, no intensity, just warmth. Say inwardly, 12 lights, one origin, one heart. Feel the circle expand slightly and release a soft wave downward through your body. Breathe once more and relax. Just feel it. Breathe. Breathe and feel it. But you know I'm not letting you go without a story. This is hopefully soft, symbolic, and uplifting from the memory of Thalon Thor, the sun who remembered its name. Long before the realms were divided, and long, long before gateways carried travelers between lands, there was a small sun who lived at the edge of the 12. It was bright, but not the brightest. It was warm, but not the warmest. And sometimes it wondered why it existed at all. One cycle, the little sun dimmed itself and listened. It heard the others, great roaring fires of wisdom, sharing their tones, their colors, and their memories. The little sun worried it had nothing worth offering. Then one of the elder sons spoke. Your frequency is the peace we do not hear. The little sun trembled. I don't know my note. Then breathe, the elder said, and remember. So the little sun softened its light, turned inward, and for the first time felt something underneath all of the brightness, a quiet pulse, ancient and familiar. It let that pulse rise. The tone that emerged was small at first, but pure, clear, true. And as it sounded, the other 11 suns shifted slightly, making space for the new note. Their lights braided together effortlessly, and suddenly the circle was complete. The little sun hadn't learned a new song, it had remembered its own note. And in that moment, the 12 shone as one origin, one breath, one light, because every voice, even the quietest, has its place. Everyone is a piece of the puzzle, Kirsten. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I want to get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Take me off now.
All right, who wants Velma to do the show? Yep, me.
Christy little breakdown.
Fantastic, Velma.
Christy little breakdown.
Thank you.
Yes, Velma.
Okay.
Thank you, Velma.
Okay.
We're gonna leave you on though. Sorry.
Bye-bye.
Well done, Velma. Well explained.
Yeah.
I just found my
Okay.
mic. Big love, darling.
Mm.
So,
How are you,
how's
Christian?
everyone been going and everyone been all right? Do you know what?
Yes.
I've
How have you been,
quiet.
Christian?
I've been quiet so much I don't know what to say. I don't know where to
Exactly.
start.
There's a first for
What to
everything.
do with it?
I've had so much that go through my head. One of the things, I'll tell you what has kept me quiet last few days. This is Kirsten's fault. I've been watching that Stranger Things.
Yeah, that's good, isn't it?
That Stranger Things. Wow.
I
Like,
told you.
I've
I
told
watched that
listen,
before. It's good.
it's shown you the overlays, the
Mhm.
lot.
Mhm.
They're like you can be in the same room as someone else, but it like say me and Leon's in a room, yeah, and I'll leave the house and I'll go through a gateway. I can come back and be in that same room as Leon,
Mhm.
but a different overlay. Yeah,
When it's empty.
and no, you won't be there, but I'll hear you.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah.
I'll be able to hear you faintly talking and that, but I won't see you.
So that's how
Yeah.
come them kids go missing and that in the woods and stuff out in America and in the Rocky Mountains and shit.
Yeah,
When
they
they're with a
take-
family and all of a sudden they're gone.
Boom, they're gone.
Yeah. And sometimes people can, like, there was one case where these guys went, one person went missing next to his mate and he could hear him, but he couldn't see him. That'd be that, wouldn't it?
Yeah. And
Leon,
it's
you
shown
haven't watched
it's
it.
shown you, like,
I have.
right down to
Stranger
them taking
Things, I have
kids,
seen it,
pinching kids and taking them to military bases
Yeah,
and that.
yeah. Yeah. 'Cause
Experimenting
people
on
think
them,
they're out
yeah?
in the wilderness, but they're not, are they? There's military bases
And even
underneath them.
even like the tiled walls in the underground bases, like so
Yeah.
familiar. Like just the set on, like I thought myself, no way, like how much more? This is all the White Hat thing, you know. Don't you?
Mhm.
Everything they've been showing you in films, this is the White Hat taking full control,
Mhm.
showing you in point blank in your face. Yeah.
That Stranger
But
Things
the
has
thing
been
is,
out
a lot
quite
of
a
people,
while.
a lot
isn't it?
more people are waking up now. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
droves.
yeah. Like because I can remember when I said to you, Leon, then I said to him way back when I first started doing video, I said, I went, how many videos do you think I do? How long is this gonna? They went, you'll go on until you get that feeling that you're not needed. And I'm nearly like that. I feels nearly like that. Yeah. but very, very weird, very strange as well. When I was with Leon, I said to you, Leon, the other day, didn't I? When I was with Leon, I went, it's so weird. It's so strange. Like
Yeah.
I'm just wow ready. I've never felt so ready. Yeah, and we should all be on that level. Yeah, and like say, like when they says that, like, I'm going to be with you to the end. But what they're saying, what they was trying to say to me is, like, when you feel not so needed, they're all on it. They're all on it. They all get it. And I feel like that. I said to another thing when I was with Leon, I said Lockwood to Leon, yeah. But it's funny, like when I was with Leon last time, we didn't do no recording, we didn't take no pictures, we didn't talk much about what's going on.
Mm-mm.
It was quite strange, Leon, on it.
Different, wasn't it? Different, yeah.
Totally different. Like my brain was freer. Yeah. And it helps me because, like, don't forget, for 4 years flat, right up to now, like, I've only thought of you lot. I ain't thought about myself, or my girls, or Vern, or mate. Yeah, I haven't thought of anything else. But I started to last like couple of months. I've started to, yeah. And this is a must. This is like orders. This is what's like because like, we should all get it now. Reality. Frequency, vibration, overlays, you know, we should all know. And one of the biggest things, right, what I've thought about the last couple of days is forgiveness. Yeah, like if there's anything going on about like what brings you, like, you got to listen. If your anger, if you're in some sort of like you carry a little bit of anger, it's because something needs to be forgiven. Yeah, you got to forget. You don't have to forget because you don't ever forget, but you got to forgive to release that last bit of what don't need to be there. So forgiveness is like very, very important at this time and moment because you got to be free. You got to feel free. Yeah, you can't worry about what anyone else is thinking or what they're doing. Yeah. As it stands now, we're all together, but you got to work for yourself as well. You got to work for yourself. Meditation, whatever. Like say, like I don't like. It's like I meditate all the time. I don't really sit and make the point of meditation because I can just sit. I can sit in the van with Leon, driving along, and I can connect. I can think. I can go into one. Yeah. So different people do it all different ways, but at the moment, the most important thing for us at the moment is obviously like the frequency's raising every day. That's why the Schumann resonance is up and down. Like well, it don't even come down; it goes up, and it might drop a tiny bit, and it goes up again. It don't drop right down. It can't because the frequencies around us are stopping it. But at the moment, the most is forgiveness. There's lots of other things we all got to work from the inside in, because like the only reason why people could be horrible or be negative is because there's something going on. The one who's feeling the negative, something's happening around you, or someone said something, or someone's doing something, and but you got to break off that. You got to they won't like it. Whoever it is or whatever it is, it won't like it. But you got to forgive, cut it off. Yeah, because there's a lot of it. Don't forget, just because I ain't on the computer, I feel sections of this realm. Yeah, and the most at peace I'm with are with these ones with without no internet. Apart from Resonating Army, the ones who I'm peace at, and I have been at peace with from a kid. These ones in places with no internet. This is how we all should be, all of us, because a lot of you are, but don't forget, like sometimes this is like if I don't feel 100%, I know something's going on. I know something's going on. You can't hide nothing from me. Even if I don't get it that moment, listen, trust me, I'll another, yeah, Leon Italia's been with me the most. Like, you can't hide nothing from me. Yeah. But I knows when something's going on, because I ain't 100%, I can be like, even if I'm like 99.7%, I can feel something what's not right. Just by walking up the field and that. And I knows. And that's why I always knows what to say at the right time. And this is the time where everything needs to be forgiven, not forgot. Yeah, not forgot. Yeah, because don't forget, nothing was evil in the beginning. Nothing was evil. Nothing was bad. Nothing was bad at all. Yeah, things happened like we've gone through, what I've explained to you. That's how things, greed, control. Yeah, this is where it all starts from. Yeah, back engineering frequencies and vibrations and shit. Yeah. Right back to that thing, get back to that thing, that Stranger Things. You got, listen, it's a what? I've watched it all. I've watched it all over a couple of days. That's how much. Like, and the maddest thing about it is kids. They're youngsters.
Yeah.
And it just reminded me of some of the stuff like what I went through when I was younger. I couldn't believe it. I was like, no way. Like, this is just got interesting. Like, a bit violent here and there, but but it's showing you, yeah. But again, it's showing you about the mind, the consciousness, like how powerful it is, yeah, and how parasites can't live without us, yeah. Remember, like that little clip, that little video clip. That kid says he went, nah, like aliens needs us more. Remember that little youngster? He's telling you, he's going, no. He went, they'll only kill so many of us, but they can't wipe us out or kill us all. They need us. Like I said to you all at the beginning, that they need us. Without us, like, they wouldn't be here, would they?
Yeah.
There wouldn't be no need. Like, they'd have it all to do with to activate all and back engineer all the stuff they've had to create all that negative frequency, isn't it? Yeah. No. Like, they need us. Well, the humans. They need you more than anything. Without you, nothing happens, does it? Yeah. Without a human race, they can't do this. Like, for starters, it wouldn't be worth hiding anything. What are they hiding it from? No idea, would they? Yeah? They'd be running around. No. They need us because of the soul, innit? Because of our soul, our consciousness. Yeah.
Yep.
You know, should we take some questions?
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's talk with Dingster.
I've got loads on my head, but I'll have to listen to what someone says.
Well, how about that?
Yeah.
How are you, Dingster? You all
All
right?
right. Howdy. How are you doing, my brother?
Yeah, cool.
Hey, hello, mate. How are you?
Yeah.
Hey, Leon. How you
Thanks,
doing?
sir.
How are you,
Oh,
Dingster?
man. I tell you what, guys.
I've
Just
gone. My
first-
camera's gone.
you're right in every way, Christian, about what's going on in the energy and how everything's starting to move. I just want to take a moment real quick, if you don't mind, and I want to pause and I want to honor you. I honor you, my brother.
Oh, for sure. Look, I'll do all of you.
And I know it's returned.
Mm.
I feel you. So, okay. So that's how things have been going. Okay. And I have to tell you, I just want to check. How's everything? How's the weather down over there in the UK, guys?
Rubbish.
Rubbish.
Doom and gloom.
The temperature?
At
cold.
night it gets a bit cold. Colder.
Yeah. Had a bit of frost this last
it's
week.
all right. Like I say, I think we've got some bad. They're going to hit certain parts of this for bad weather, aren't they?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Have y'all seen any strange fog over there?
Yeah, well, here in Australia, yes.
Yeah.
We've had fires, so we've had crazy fog, crazy smoke, and then clear, and then ships, and then it's like 10 different seasons in a day that we're getting just now.
Yeah.
And you're getting into summer, is that correct, Lo? Or you're
Yes, we're
into
in
summer now?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
are your temperatures kind of normal to everything?
No, we were at 39 degrees, 40 degrees Friday, Saturday, and then yesterday it was 21. So it's
Ooh,
dropped.
mhm,
See,
Mhm.
that's what I mean. We all need sun. Yeah.
mhm.
Not once a year. Yeah. We're meant to have sun every day, all the time. Yeah. And when we need weather, when we need water, yeah, you've seen the fantasy films, you know, let there be water and it run. Yeah. Well, when you need water, you get water. You because it's all to do with your consciousness. You think it. Because when we need water, yeah, the whole race knows that we need water. Yeah. So we make it rain. Yeah? We ain't got seasons. You either go to a place what's cool and it's cool, yeah, or it's hot. But where we in 5D plus physical works, yeah, we don't have bad weather until the parasites started working the weather control in all these worlds, yeah, keeping control of the places what they've took. Yeah. That's what it is. Weather control's a weapon. Yeah, we're not going to weaponize exactly again. We're not going to create bad weather for ourselves, where everyone panics and things gets demolished and lost and flooded. That don't happen. It's just there. And other little worlds, they got the experimental worlds. Yeah. But the sun and water, we get. I told you, we get everything we need when we need it, when we want it. But again, you know, we need sun. Look what the sun does to us all.
Gotta have that. Yeah.
It charges us up from the inside. It don't from the outside. It charges you from the inside out.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
The sun.
Yes.
It's like a natural chemo. Yeah.
You know, when I moved down to Key West, I moved down from Virginia, and Virginia had inclement weather, it gets snowed. They went through the doom and gloom stuff. You went from like December until like the end of February, it was just gloomy and dark. And I used to call February National Menopause Month because everybody was irritated and irritable, and nobody could stand anybody who had cabin fever. And so, but when I moved to Key West, it was like 343 days of sunshine a year on average. And so and since I still live in Florida, I get a lot of that sunshine. And you know what's interesting is when it is overcast here or it's been raining for a few days, once I get back out in the sun, it's like a reconnection. It's like I feel that warmth. I feel it is a little bit different than just warmth, at least in my experience. But I want to change the subject if I may. I would like to kind of talk about this gathering that the Resonating Army is going to have this coming Tuesday, and just you know, we've been contacted by Liz to try to videotape, and so she can include some of that videotaping in her documentary. And Leon, was Liz able to ever get a hold of you? She said, well, I don't know where he is.
Yeah, not in the last few days. No, I've had triple lots on in the last few days. I've been well busy, but she's on my list. I've got a few people to get back to.
Oh, and, no problem.
Yeah.
But
I think I'll see a message, something to do with that. I answered her back, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know who she was getting in touch with. But what we were going to do, Liz had some ideas of some things to try to include in a videotape, and like something to do that we could film that she could include as fillers throughout her documentary. And so she offered some suggestions, and I said, well, you know, I wanted to offer maybe you have a meditation, to pick a time and have a meditation, not only for the group that was there, but to ask everybody in the Resonating Army, if they could, no matter what time zone they're in, to join us at that time for a quick 5-minute meditation. And, you know, Kirsten said something to me the other day, and because I said to her, I said, this whole event's blowing up. And she goes, it's going to blow the blankety blank off the dome. And I'm like, I'm wondering if that should be the point of the meditation. Let's blow the blankety blank off the dome. So I'm throwing this stuff out here just for conversational pieces.
Even when it seems like a bit quiet, yeah, and like you think like, what are they doing? Like like they must be done. Like, no, but listen, like there's more going on, like then than you know when it's all loud. Everyone's gets a like when the truth world gets their little uplift for a little bit of information. What comes their way from that side, yeah. Like listen, there's a lot more going on than you think.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah? And we're creating a lot of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like this event.
Don't forget, like I said to you all a long time way back, yeah, the path is clear. Yeah, this is something the psychic world and the 3D internet world don't want to hear.
Yep.
Because they earn on the path being blocked.
Yes.
Yeah. Right. Don't forget, I've destroyed every narrative. Yeah.
Internet.
Every narrative. I've even sat there with Leon again. I've said to you, I went, I must have covered everything now.
Yeah.
Everything in this world, down to the grass. Yeah. And I've destroyed every narrative. Like, and listen, I'll tell you now, I don't feel good about that, but it's something
necessary.
What had to be
necessary,
done.
Isn't it?
It's very, very necessary, very, very beneficial, even for them. Yeah.
Yep.
And that's why, again, as we all know, I don't I wasn't meant to do videos with any of them. Like, what would that video be exactly?
Not put up on the internet.
Nothing what they want to hear, because it would destroy everything they said, and their watchers would have a lot of questions.
Yeah. Wouldn't go down well, would it?
No.
Even though that Charlie Ward wrote that QFS ain't real, they're still going along with it. That's mental, that is.
Because I said, because don't forget, they're very, very, don't forget, a lot of people in this world, especially what they've struggled a lot. Yeah. And it sounds good to them. It's good.
Sounds too good, yeah.
Yeah, like what they've been told. Don't forget, Charlie Ward and them top truthers and that, they've gone to work proper on that public. They've got wow, they're all together. They're not individual, they're all together. Yeah. Plus, the top 20 at least are
more than that,
all
I reckon, isn't it?
together.
Yeah.
And then you've got the psychic and the channeling world.
All feeding off them.
All feeding off each other. The only thing in this world keeping them alive at the moment is them being all sneaky and trying to do it undercover, getting all what we've learned.
Getting your information.
Yeah.
Yes.
And again, as you know, I don't class it. It's not mine. It's a memory of, like Bam said that, it's a memory I've kept safe. Yeah. A memory, like all your memories. Yeah. Because you all know it.
Yeah.
I'll just come here to kick it off and on. And like I've said 100 times, we smashed it.
Yes, you have.
We're all calm. We're all collective. We're on it. This process, it speeds up. It depends what our frequency's doing at that time. Yeah. You've got to really work hard on yourselves as well. Have that little bit of what Dink's just saying, a little bit of meditation. You know what I mean? But that would be good every so often, for us all to do, because that's a big hit. When we done the meditations last time.
Anytime you've done one, and we've all been watching it, and we all do that. What we're trying to do is just trying to on one day, Tuesday, December the 9th, at a certain time that will try to fit everybody's time schedule, so it's not too inconvenient. Have a 5-minute meditation where everybody's just focused, just focused into meditating and connecting with the consciousness. And I just think something like that, to do something like that, it would just really, like Kristen said, it's just going to blow the dome up. And
Dankster, what time does your gathering start?
Well, we're going to be there pretty much we're going to be there from when they open at 8 in the morning until they run us out around 5.
Which day?
And,
okay, Tuesday, our Tuesday.
Tuesday, so December, 2 days from now.
How about 3 o'clock is the time that the Soul Fam show starts, and that usually works for just about everyone in the world.
That's a great time, and somebody suggested that earlier today, and I said I'm fine with that. And what we thought we would do if everybody here thought that was a good idea, because I don't want to step on your toes or anything, but I just wanted to let people know this is what we're thinking about doing and get some feedback on it. But if you think this is a good idea, I just think we'll post something on the channel, the Christian 21 channel, and Love, Light, and More, and just let people know, and also post it on Facebook.
Yeah.
Because, and I have to be honest here. I want to give complete and total credit to Kathy Garcia.
Yes.
This woman has come up with some beautiful ideas this year. When we had the sectors, she's the one that came up with the idea to start doing the Zoom calls in the sectors. Okay.
Yeah.
Which really had people really make some really wonderful connections.
Yeah.
And then it was her idea to have this gathering and get us all to meet together.
Yeah.
And at this point,
we know it. I know it. I've spoken to Kathy.
you know, if she's here on the call, Kathy, raise your hand.
Kathy, raise your hand, Kathy Garcia.
She told me that she's never talked to you, Christian, and I
Yeah,
think,
she has never.
she's,
No.
she's lovely, and she
She got a good idea.
Oh, she's the one that's the love and kindness in this woman is just so completely overwhelming, especially when you meet her in person. So, and I've had that pleasure. So, Kathy, raise your hand. Get up here. I saw you here.
Kathy, come on.
Come on, Kathy. Where are you?
Don't be shy.
I'm going to go looking for her. Well, anyway, I just wanted to, you know, this is such a beautiful and engaging, and, you know, everybody was salivating when the UK group went camping. I'm telling you.
Says I'm trying. You just put in, sorry to.
Oh, okay. It was just, but we were all over here. I know I was just salivating the fact that they all got together and they camped out for a number of days. And I was like, whoa, what a great idea. And so anyway, you know, we came up with this. It kind of happened impromptu. Kathy. Hello, my dear sister.
Hello. Am I?
Yeah, there we go.
How are you, Kathy?
Hey, Kathy.
Am I here?
Yes.
Hello, hello.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi, everybody.
Nice to meet you finally in person.
So where are you, Kathy?
I've been here in the background. I've been here.
She's in Florida.
Whereabouts are you?
She's in Florida with Dinkster.
Florida. Oh, Florida. Oh, right.
Yeah. I'm in Florida,
Oh,
and it's nasty today. So, but it's supposed to be beautiful for Tuesday.
No, that's good.
Is it?
And where is the gathering?
Well, it's between. It's in near Daytona. And near
Tell me the
Daytona.
Daytona,
Yeah,
Florida,
and-
guys.
Yeah, yeah, Daytona Beach.
Well, tell me the name of the park, Kathy.
Blue Springs State Park.
Blue Springs State Park near Daytona, Florida on Tuesday, and they'll be there all day from about 8 a.m. until 5 p.m.
Well, yeah, and I have everything to post on the channels. I was just
Okay.
waiting for today till we have it all worked out.
Yeah, but I
But
want
I
to
have-
make sure everybody gets it when this recording goes out. So
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got you.
People know. It's got to spread. It's got to work its way.
we got to
out.
spread it like a rash.
Yeah, and I've been posting on Facebook and everything too. So
Awesome.
It'd
Thank you
be
for
good
doing
if
that,
you could
Kathy.
get a section put like where you are. Yeah, it'd be good if you could get a section of people like in a quiet place, work out the times, what country you're in, but all be there at the same time.
Right, 3 o'clock. Eastern.
It will be like I said, like because we're overlaid.
Yes.
Yeah, like it's pretty interesting.
Yes, 3 o'clock on Tuesday, the 9th for us. For Australia, it will be the 10th at 7 a.m.
Or 6 a.m. if you're
No,
in Queensland.
Oh, 6 a.m. Yeah, but if you're near Sydney, it's 7 a.m.
Would be near Portsmouth, Leon.
Yeah.
It'll be 8 p.m. for you. Just same time as the Soul Fam show starts is the same time.
We could go to the Starfort and do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Amplify it.
Yes.
Amplify it at the Starfort.
Amplify the Starfort.
Yeah.
The Starfort, like it's well, you'll know. I've said to you, and I've told you all about it. Leon was asleep last time. I went over there on my own.
Yeah.
That's right. You were on the phone with me because Leon was asleep.
Yeah, he'd been driving
40 weeks.
hours. Like
Yeah. we covered some miles, didn't we, mate, this last year?
But no,
Wow.
yeah, no, listen, it makes it like it makes a difference. Yeah, just when we're all out walking around, and we all we're connecting. Like sometimes you will be unaware of it, but you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's quite hard for me at the moment. That like especially when there's loads of people. It's pretty like because I'm not seeing. Like all of you, imagine like how your perceptions changed and what you've like been aware and resonated with. Well, I've grown with you as well. I've remembered, I've grown. I've joined more dots from a kid and from outside to now. I've learned as I've come along. Like loads. Yeah, and especially like. It's quite mad. I've mentioned it before. Like when floors and walls and that shimmers, and when on carpets and that, you know something's going on. Definitely. Yeah.
When the carpet goes all moody and that,
you just can't. Like you just can't look at everything the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's why I appreciate and I'm into watching like ancient old things at the moment. Yeah. Or like anything what's got a bit of history in it, but I can see what has changed. Like what I wouldn't probably have watched ages ago, but I do now because it's the only sort of thing I can look at, sort of like a bit real. Yeah. Like, don't forget, right? Listen, at the moment, right? There's no royalty, there's no governments, no corporations. Yeah, all authorities are up for crimes on humanity. Right? Like all this stuff, engineered wars, no gods, no global warming, no planets, no stars, no moon, rocks and
spinning balls of gas.
None of
no history.
all this stuff. Yeah, we got central casting running around this realm in skin suits. We got all this shit. We got AI media. Yeah, all this stuff. It can't go on. Yeah, it can't.
I know, they're doing a pretty good job keeping it together.
They're doing a very good job, though. Yeah, they are, Gav. They're doing a good job because it's starting
England,
it is starting to move people. But that's what you've got to sit and realise. Yeah, don't forget. You got a shitload of military. All the military, they won't be here. What do we need military for?
Yeah. There was a video. Anyone saw the one with
There's
Kelly
a craft
Osbourne?
up there. What would take this world out in one hit? Why would you want military? You know what I mean?
They're NPCs, right?
Yeah, they're all NPC.
Right.
The main news on the telly in the last couple of days was the World Cup. That's like, my God, is that all you've got to put on the news? The fucking World Cup.
Yeah.
Everyone playing in it, probably.
And have you seen? Oh God, you can see it's just not them. Robbie Williams and the other one, what's doing the World Cup song, the new World Cup song or something.
I ain't seen it. No.
Wow, they look like plaster cast.
Yeah,
it's not even that good. Like, but they are doing some very, very like stupid things because, no disrespect, most of the world's stupid.
Yeah, because they're NPCs.
Yeah.
But I love them anyway.
Don't forget, no matter what, it ain't no one's fault.
No,
it's no one's fault. Yeah, right down to how the old bills carry, all the police and that carried. It's like it's not their fault that there's police in the world. That it's just an option. Yeah, like and we know this. Sometimes I've grown up with people who's like, well, if you can't beat them, we'll join them. That sort of thing. That's how they rope them into it. Yeah. And it's all the true souls because they don't last in the police 5 minutes. They leave. Yeah. And the ones what was there, they emptied out their lockers 4.5 years ago. Dead. No, actually, no, coming up 4 years, they emptied their lockers out. So did a shitload of doctors and nurses and headmasters. All the ones what stayed there was there to hurt you, sell you out, hurt your children and that. Yeah.
They didn't mind just doing their job. They were happy
Yeah.
to just do their
Very,
job.
very NPC financially motivated. Yeah. Don't know nothing else. It's like early on, I was watching something earlier on, yeah. They've got 4 famous Korean people, and you know what Asia's like? They simply rely on technology. Like, it's proper NPC land. Where they've got these 4, like around in other countries, you probably won't even know who they are. Yeah. But you've got 4 Koreans, they're quite well known, pretty boys, yeah. And they've stuck them in Finland in nature. Yeah, no internet. Yeah, you should see the toilet and facility. Like, it's all not like nice. It's like it's all self-sufficiency. Yeah, if you don't catch fish or go and pick berries, or go and get, you're not eating.
Sounds like they're living off the land.
And this lot's used to going to hotels and restaurants. They
Ordering Uber and that
every 10 minutes. Yeah, like, can you see what's going to happen in a minute? Yeah,
Right.
And this is going to be, like I said, one of the shock to the systems. You know, you've got to shock the system to cure it. Yeah. So there's going to be a few shock to the systems to cure
a little bit, just a little bit
to cure it. Yeah. The fella went, so where's the water? He went, no, there ain't no taps. You've got to go that way. It's about 20 minutes, and it's just like it's about 1 meter by 1 meter circle. And one of them's going, oh, right, so where's that water come? What, from Lake to Sea? Lake there? And he's going, no, about 1.2 kilometres down. It's coming up from the spring from out of the... Yeah? And the Koreans are looking at each other going, like, shit in it.
Mine comes from a bottle.
But it's like there's one of them, there's a couple of them sort of like adapting, yeah? But these are the people, like, their bathroom and their pets and their... city boys, yeah. Everyone in Asia, it don't matter if it's China, Japan, or whatever now, they all want's in the city. It's where it's all going on. Well, in their reality, yeah. None of the people growing up in these Asian places and that, yeah, like in Asia, right? They all wants the technologies. They all wants out. It's just like in the UK and many places. When you're brought out in the country and you're being brought out in the country, like it's like my cousins, yeah, who's from like the country. Where as they got a bit older, they got bored. Like when it gets to about 14, 15, they already on their head thinking, like, I'm moving to the city. I can't wait to move to the city till I can leave home and I'm going to move to the city and that. So what they're missing out on is reality, pure natural nature reality. Yeah. But this place, yeah, and I went, where's the bathroom? And they went, no, there ain't no bathroom. No bathroom. It's there. Here, listen, I'll tell you now. It's funny because, see, when I was at Alex's in Canada, right, I didn't have a shower or bath. Not once. I went in the ocean. The ocean's four steps away from her back fence. Yeah. So I'd walk in there, clear crystal display, just pure crystal. Yeah, I told you, you could see seals swim over under my kayak. That's how clear it was. Yeah. But I never had a bath or shower at Alex Italia.
Well, you get out there.
Straight in the ocean.
No wonder she said, get out.
No, but obviously properly, no, I've never been so clean.
I'm just kidding.
No?
Just kidding, Alex.
No, but this self-sufficiency thing's huge, isn't it? Yeah? Because, come on, most of this world wouldn't know self-sufficiency if it fell out of the sky and hit them in the lap.
That is a true story.
Yeah, in capital writing.
That is a true story.
You know?
All right, so are we good? We got the date, the time, where it is.
Thank you.
All right,
and
cool.
let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
3 o'clock Tuesday, meditate. Yes.
3 o'clock.
5 minutes.
Eastern Standard Time, 3 o'clock.
Yeah. Should we do a Zoom?
We could do a Zoom.
That would be wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah.
For at least 100 people can get on at the same time, as you know. So We can do a Zoom at 3 o'clock for the meditation.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
perfect if you wanted to do that. That would be beautiful. And
Okay.
we can join from where we all are, and we all be on this together in physical as well. So
Okay.
yes,
Then
that would be wonderful.
I'll put the link up in like I do the Soul Fam show for Tuesday, 3 o'clock meditation.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. That would be wonderful. Lovely. You
Yes.
always have the answer, Kirsten.
Hey,
No,
Leon,
I don't know about that.
Make sure, Leon, make sure we
that's-
got some copper piping and some alley in the band so we can get a signal out the beach.
Yeah, innit? Yeah,
Yes.
a couple of
There
TV
you go.
aerials. and that.
Yeah, get a
Your
signal.
antenna up.
All right.
That's
All
everything.
right. Thank
Everything's
you,
organic.
Kathy. Thank you for
Love you all.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you.
know,
Love
fun.
you, Kathy.
Nice to
Darling.
meet you, Kathy.
Love you. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Love you all.
Love you guys.
Nice
Bye,
one.
thanks.
Mwah.
Okay, we got to bring in Rodney because he's got to go to work. Like
Yes.
he doesn't
Hey,
have much
Rodney.
time. Sorry, guys.
Hi, beautiful.
Hey,
Hello,
Rodney. How are
Rodney.
you?
How are you, buddy?
Whoa. And who are
Hey.
you? And who are you?
Hi.
Riley, Pumpkin, say hi.
Hi, man.
Hi.
Hey, hello.
Darling.
Rug
Oh,
diggity
bless her.
dog.
Yes.
How many kids you got, Rod?
2.
Two. Hey,
Yeah.
what's your daughter's name again?
The oldest is Kira, and that's Riley.
Kira and Riley.
Kira.
Oh, yeah.
Kira.
How you been? How you been, Rod? You been all right, mate?
Yeah, pretty good. 3D stuff, a lot of 3D stuff.
Mm.
Like holidays, and so
Mm.
haven't been on the channel much, but I have been getting back on more. I
Kind of
see you-
snowy there.
Oh yeah, it's coming down.
Pennsylvania, right?
Where are you
Yeah.
again, Rod?
He's
Where are
in
you, Rod?
Pennsylvania.
Oh, right.
Yeah, by Pittsburgh.
Yep.
By Pittsburgh, yep.
Oh, right.
I seen you posted a video on your one channel about the guy talking about how the police didn't do nothing, and he was
Police.
Mm-hmm.
did anything ever happen with that?
Who's that?
What's
It
that?
was,
What one?
That's-
What was that?
So a Christian, he's
Mark
talking about the
Sexton.
guy that showed the videos, of like
Mark
the
Sexton.
horrible videos, the
Oh,
Nozzle
yes.
drip.
Yes.
nozzle drip and
The ex-cop.
the ex.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You see
Oh,
that?
yeah.
Oh, right. The cop who said like a load of them was chosen,
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
and half of them had to leave the room.
We're
Yeah.
ill, throwing up.
And they were
Yeah.
told
Yeah,
not
I know
taking
who
any-
you mean.
yeah.
He's like, I think they brought in retired ones, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. They got all retired ones because
They got retired ones in because they're really experienced, and they
Yeah.
got ones in what's seen bad shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
40
Yeah.
years in the service.
And
that,
they was the
seeing all
best
sorts of shit.
ones for them to say,
Yeah.
look, listen, we need you all to come in, like, and they had to sign something and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To gauge public effect.
yeah.
Isn't it?
And
How they're
over
gonna
half
work.
of them couldn't watch it; they was ill.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and,
they were
and
thrown
a
up.
couple of them are very disturbed now.
Mm. Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh
That's-
yeah.
And I'll tell you what, listen, like I said to you all, some of these people goes, oh, when and all this sort of thing and
Yeah.
dates and months. Listen, I'll tell you now, I'll
Mm.
hand on my heart. I'll seriously tell you. See at the end, when it gets to the end, it'd be worth the wait. Yeah. But
Mm.
you will all totally understand the full weight why they've had to do this,
Yeah.
this process and how it's going.
Yeah.
Like, because, they're doing little experiments for starters. Look what's going on about now, Rod. This fella, yeah, and he seems to be the only one out of them all who's like still sort of focused up to it, to let you know a bit of stuff,
Mm.
But yeah, he's very interesting, that fella.
Yeah.
Did you say you started watching
Stranger
Stranger
Things.
Things?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
watched them. I watched them all in about 2.5 days.
Binge watch.
Yeah,
My
the
wife
last
is-
time you were up
Watcher.
for air was when I was talking to you, telling you about Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I watched like the first season, but I knew all about the MK Ultra, stuff
Yeah.
and how that stuff was really happening. And my wife's watching it now, but I can't watch it because like I don't know, the whole kids thing. Like it always
Yeah.
brings back up all that
Yeah.
stuff. But
That
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the bit what it's like I needed to know, like, there's see that Stranger Things, that plucked my memory a lot. Even the way how, you know, how you got one main parasite controlling the army.
Yeah.
Well, this is how, like, you see these places where these laboratories, like domes they took and that, yeah. This is where they built those armies, yeah, and they're conscious, yeah. They don't have to be created with conscious, because the number one leader knows what he wants that army to do, yeah. So he control. That's why when you watch all these movies,
like a hive mind,
you've got to take out the king, ain't you? You've got to take out the king to kill all the pawns, you know, at once. It's like the power base, isn't it? The power pack to it, yeah. And it's the same what's happened on this process. We took out the king, didn't we? Took out the royalty. Yeah. And the rest comes down easy.
Everything. Yep. And another thing with the religion thing, I always ask people, like, you know how they say God created everything. I'm like, well, then why would he create like a deer and all these beautiful animals, but then we have to eat them? You know, that why would a God do that? You know, there's a lot of stuff that if people just questioned it. And I always ask them, like, what makes you think your God is the right one? You know, all them people, like Muslims, they believe 100% that their religion is true. Like, they're because it is. You know it is.
You're trying to, but look, you're trying to reprogram an NPC that is programmed.
Oh yeah.
You can't do it.
No, I mean, I try to find like at least the ones that maybe ain't NPCs. Like I try to talk to my grandma about it, like try to plant seeds and stuff. But oh yeah, I know. It's just like talking to a wall.
Yeah, don't forget as well, right? Don't forget, because of religion and that, yeah, right? And a few other things. Most people, right, what sort of gets a little bit of ear on like, aliens and that, yeah, right? Because of movies and what they've been shown, yeah, most of the world think that aliens are all bad. They just see the demonic, the parasitic side of it. You know, in the movies, like it's always a bad alien coming after you.
Yeah. Predator.
Yeah. It's like what I turned over. I was watching something the other day, I was just flicking through it. It was like a low budget film, and there was a Sasquatch. Yeah, like pretty telepathic, you know, agile. Yeah, and I just thought, like, you know, like these, like, listen, religion, yeah, as you all know, is very, very dark. Yeah, it don't matter what religion. Listen, all religions were created for loads of things. There's 100 reasons for everything, isn't it? Yeah? Religion's very bad, and I'll let everyone know that in the beginning, and I've spoken about it a few times. But the reason why I ain't banged on about that is because, like my mother and a load of them, you say to me, like, you don't have to make a point of that, Christian, because soon, like, they won't have to be told. That they realise, they work it out. But this is what's going to cause a lot of breakdown. Yeah, and cause a lot of trauma. Yeah.
The word religion means.
Listen, don't forget, the new generation of Muslims, right? Yeah, the youngsters now, they knows it's rubbish. They knows it's all bullshit. Yeah.
Nice.
All they knows is what their mum and dad and their nan and granddad banged into them. Yeah. But let me tell you now, honestly, go to a Muslim community, or you wouldn't. If you went to a community, Muslim, where the youngsters like under 25, yeah, let me tell you, none of them believe it. They don't.
Nice.
Yeah, I'd say like you might get a small percentage, maybe, and they've probably been proper brainwashed by their parents. But see now, listen, most Muslims, they go straight out dressed like their mum and dad wants them. When they get around their mate's house, they get changed. So it looks like they're friends. Okay. Yeah, because they knows. They knows. Yeah?
Oh yeah, it's definitely
Muslims were created for one thing, exactly the same thing as Jews. Yeah, the Amish. They've all got their jobs to do, and they're all bad. They're all against you. All of it. Yeah. Don't forget you got Amish. The Amish are all quiet, all out of the way. You know, don't have TVs and phone. There's a reason for all that as well, though, because of what they do. Yeah, some of them Amish are the biggest heroin opium dealers in the world.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amish.
Yep.
They've got control of that, and the Jews
you
have got
said
control of all
money
the
as well,
money and the diamonds and the stones and that.
Don't the Amish do casino money, laundering that as
They
well?
do,
Is that-
it's yeah. I would say it's the Amish. Most of the cartels and all that. But don't forget, I think you'll find that the leaders of all these groups are Khazarian mafia.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a show on that on the Discovery Channel of the Amish. What was it?
Yes,
The Amish
yeah.
Mafia or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can remember years and years ago, I went to do a plastering job in this house. Yeah. And there was no TV, there was no phone, no radio, like nothing. Oh, there was just a phone, you know, like them old phones what you pick up. Nothing. No internet. I went to the fellow, I went, where's all your like? He went, no, we don't have it. I went, oh yeah, are you some? He went, Amish. He took, I didn't even know. I went, are you some sort of? He went, we're Amish or something. He went like that. I went, how many wives you got? He went, he laughed. He went, one. He went, but you know, they do have.
Of course, that's the question you asked.
And they all live in the same house.
Yeah.
Like that's not proper. You can't have 3 or 4 parts of your consciousness. It's not real, is it?
Well.
Yeah. That's like just someone manipulating, you know, collective consciousness, isn't it? Trying to like Lord, you know, have it off rotten. 3 wives, 1 house, no TV. Yeah, you know what's coming there, don't you? Loads of kids, the next generation of opium dealers.
And that, I know.
Yeah, them Amish, the ones who you think, even Muslims have got something to do with drug trafficking and that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
How do you think they all afford? Yeah, don't forget. They've been allowed to buy up these buildings and turn everything possible into a mosque.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Like what's that one drug lord like in America was like having troubles with him, and I'm like, they know exactly where he's at. Like they let him do what he's doing. You know, they let them do that because they're working for them.
Mm-hmm.
What was that?
I'm sure you can say all that cartel business and organised crime. They're going. But the reason why they're going on about it now is because they can, because that job's done. They're gone. The only dealers you got, are this organised crime, the government controlling all the drugs, and they gives all the drugs to the Albanians, Ukrainian, all them sort of people, the immigrants, they gets given it all because they're the ones bringing in the cash for them at the moment, So the white hats can still see what's going on, And let's face it, all the drugs in this world, at the moment, nothing's being grown. It's not proper.
No.
Heroin, cocaine.
Not for a long time.
It don't matter what it is. Amphetamine, all of it ain't real.
Yeah. No.
And I'll tell you what, I've got a funny feeling it hasn't been since the 50s, 60s.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely ain't been since like 2008-9 in England. Like that's when they started obviously taking.
Well, what they do, they
cartels
don't
out
grow as
down in
much.
South
They
America.
don't need to grow loads. They grow
Even like-
a certain amount, and they take it to the lab. And this is where all the organised crime, all these kingpins come in to it because they all get a cut.
Mm-hmm.
It's huge. Everything's deep. Everyone thinks, and everyone in this world has been given the illusion that you're having it off, that it's all good, everything's cushy. You know, right down to your food.
Yep. And it's in the
funny what
movies,
someone
not real.
mentioned about the other day as well about the food. Yeah, you're right when I said about like nothing's real. Yeah, nothing's real. Especially when like, I'm going to do a little video the next couple of days. I want to explain pixels. Yeah, the ones who mastered pixels first and that. Yeah, to give us everything, all our scaffolding and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I gotta get ready for work. So it was lovely seeing you, Christian.
Yeah,
Leon.
nice to see you again, Rod,
Yeah, you
mate.
too, brother.
Nice
Nice
to see
one,
you,
Rod.
buddy.
Yeah.
Nice
Thanks,
one.
Ron.
Yeah.
Hi,
Hey,
Ron.
Christian,
Love you, buddy.
Yeah, Christian, pixels back home would be like atoms, wouldn't they? They'd still be atoms, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. A different type of atoms or the same like atoms?
Pixels. The reason why there's so many stars in the sky, like some of them, most of them, you don't even see. It depends where you are. Depends what overlay you're in. Yeah. But again, there are many things. But one of the things they are, they're node projectors. Yeah. And all those star signs in shapes of Scorpio, Aries, and whatnot, they're they're in them patterns for a reason because of the shapes they project, the pixel shapes they project. Yeah. Like some of them patterns up there.
They're like glyphs then.
Yeah, yes, that's the word. Right? Some of them grids up there will create like scaffolding, nature. Some of them are
other ones will
bodies,
overlay
vessels, bodies, everything. Yeah, there's a list of stuff what they create. Yeah, I won't explain too much because it'd be a good video. But again, it'll make it clearer how I used to say, like, because some people says like phase out, pixelate. Like to us, like it's old news. But there's some people just waking up and that,
Yeah.
Like these ones, what's waking up now, they've jumped to the truth world, the psychic world. They've just found us straight away.
Yeah. I saw something about 10 years ago where they were explaining holograms. It might have been more than 10 years ago now. They were explaining like military holograms now. And matey was saying basically that they can put so many atoms in a square inch now that you can actually sit on a hologram. You can have a car sitting there, and if they turned it off, you'd just fall on the floor because you're actually sitting on atoms that are put there by the light or however that's projected. So I guess that's sort of the similar sort of thing, but just more, more advanced, isn't it? With what the stars are doing. Yeah, it's putting a load of atoms, but they're almost sentient atoms, aren't they? That's the thing, because you've got living organisms that are coming out of these things.
Where is it? I found it.
Hi, James.
We call
it. Sidebar. Don't worry. We just, it happens.
Sidebar between Christian and Leon.
Sorry.
How are you, James?
I'm good. Can you hear me?
Oh,
yes.
Right. Yeah. How are you, James? You all right, fella?
I am good.
Hello, mate.
I'm good. Hey, it's me, James. I'm from Oklahoma, in case you guys forgot. I got two things for Christian. I got a question and then I have a story. So the question is actually Peggy B and then Joe were posting some videos about the weird fog around the world. And I was thinking that was due to the veil getting thin and the frequency changes that we're actually seeing the monatomic gold and the fiery elixir that the white hats have been spraying. And I think that's what it is.
Can you remember that fog way back? I was with you, Leon. Do you remember when that fog come in that day? And the next day, I was in Colchester. We was in Colchester. When we had that fog, we were somewhere and that fog lingered.
In the morning, right.
Yeah. That ain't fog. You're right. You're right, James. No, it's not fog.
Okay.
Yeah. And don't forget the veils are thinning. They're thinning they're getting so thin they don't even have to spray every overlay. Yeah. Okay. They spray a few.
Yeah.
And it pulverizes the whole third round. Yeah. In this third reel, it's projected dome. We got a shitload of overlays in it. Yeah. And I think you'll find there's like different areas all sectioned off.
And they break down, as they break them down, that's promulgating through the whole lot.
Yeah, and a little bit, I'm going to explain. Listen, I've got quite a lot on that at Pagos Island.
Yep.
Pagos Island. What's it
Pagos.
called? Sarah Pagos.
There's Pag and Pagos.
No,
there's
where
Pag,
you said about the animals earlier.
Oh, Galapagos. Yeah, fucking hell. Yeah.
It's not what that geezer said. It's a bit more deeper.
Really?
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah. Well, no, we listen to James' story.
Yeah. Sorry, James.
No worries. Hey, Leon. Good to see you.
I've got all Leon excited now. Look.
Sidebar.
Oh.
I've been reluctant to share this story, but since this is the 88th episode of Soul Fam, I think it seems appropriate. So earlier this year, around April, I had jury duty here in Oklahoma City. So I was dreading it because, you know, it's NPC Central down there. So I went to jury duty and got signed in, got all checked in, and then they basically give you your sheet, tell you which courtroom to report to. So we're all huddled in the courtroom, and then this bailiff, she comes out with basically like a roster and starts, you know, asking names, and then she says, go sit in the juror seat. So she starts taking roll call, and people go to their seat, calls my name, James Shott, and then I'm in seat number 12. I'm like, okay, so I'm in the 12th juror seat. And then she keeps going, naming seats, people 13, 14, 15. But she gets to seat 21 and she freezes. Her roster sheet was blank for seat 21. So, of course, I raise my eyebrows and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I think, you know, Christian 21. So, wow. But so she didn't know what to do. So she finally moved the last person in the roster into seat 21 and then continues with roll call. So she continues naming off people. And then she eventually gets to someone named Mr. Green. I won't say his first name. And then I thought that was interesting. Names a few more names. And then she calls for a Mr. Blue. And that really got my eyebrows. So we got Mr. Blue.
Mr. Pink, Mr. Brown.
Yeah. There was a Mr. Bishop, but there was no Mr. Knight. So I thought that was interesting. But yeah, it was a potential criminal trial. I won't say any details other than it was about human trafficking. So emotions were running high in that courtroom. The attorneys asked a lot of questions, and but I was just freaked out that seat 21 was open and there was a Mr. Green and a Mr. Blue, the blue and green button. And we broke for lunch, came back, and everything was dismissed. The defense pleaded, you know, they made some sort of plea deal. So it was really weird, just half a day of jury duty. So I feel like this was all set up by Thalen Thor to hit me with the 21 and the blue green button. So that's my story.
Very interesting, brother. Yeah, very interesting. Yeah.
Would have been good if you were seat number 17, though.
Yeah, but it's many times me and Leon's gone like places and sat at a table or gone, it's like 21 or 22, 13, or, you know, like it's double always a number. Or if it's not nothing to do with that, Leon will see a double number. Like all Leon sees double numbers. Like
I was filling up at the gas station, wasn't I? When we went up to Leeds the other day, I was filling up at the gas station and I put 45 litres in 0.45. Actually, it's just where it cut off. And I took a picture of it. I'm like, everything I do has got a double number associated with it. Yeah.
And don't forget, numbers, these coded numbers and that are frequency numbers. Yeah. They're like very like high frequency numbers. And they're activating you. So
is that what they are?
When you was in that court, when you was like in that room, James, yeah, and just the thought, like the 21 and Mr. Blue and everything, yeah, that is just like it's made you think, like of me, but it's made you think. It's activated you a little, you know. It's made.
Was that their actual names, like, Mr. Green and Mr. Blue?
There was their actual names, Mr. Green. And
that is fucking far out on its own.
Far out, yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Mr. Green,
Tarantino
Mr.
film.
Green. I know a Mr. Green. I used to have a teacher called Mr. Green. Mr. Blue, yeah. What was he in 21?
No, seat 21 was empty.
Oh wow, seat 21 was empty. Right. Wow, yeah.
She was just like, I've never seen this before. She didn't know what to do. She froze for a good minute and a half. She must have been NPC. So then she moved the last person up into that spot, and then. Of course, then the lawyer.
I was probably sat there, James, thinking, listen, cut all this shit out. We knows what's happened. Just, you know, sort out a plea deal. Let's not us all go through all this. You know, let's do this. Let's sort this. Yeah, you've all come back out and it's sorted.
Sticking all this weird stuff like that. blue, green, 21, and then the lawyers were asking me questions, and I wasn't really paying attention anymore to the case. So yeah, it was very awkward. It was funny, cracking me up.
Yeah, that'd give me something to think about for ages. That will, because that's like I say, like I've told you all this from the beginning. Like I don't believe in coincidences, accidents, mistakes, and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, yeah. The only reason why we make some mistake in this world is because of the system. Yeah. If we didn't have a system like we did, we wouldn't make a mistake because we wouldn't do stupid things, unnecessary things. Yeah. This system, the parasitic system, makes us do very, very unnecessary shit. Yeah. Right. The system, people gets hurt. Yeah. People dies. People breaks bones. It gets like organ failure. Yeah. All this stuff. Yeah. It's the system what does it all.
It's loose, isn't it? They need it, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah. We don't make mistakes. We don't hurt ourselves. Yeah. We don't go to hospital and get diseases and break bones. No. No, we don't. Yeah. And if we have to go to battle, we get hurt, we got pods, not med beds. We don't even know what a med bed is. Yeah, QFS people. I'll tell you now, we know what a med bed is because everyone in here talks about them. It's something they've come up with. Yeah. But no. They're pods. They're chamber things. And you won't ever hardly see it. Yeah, because you won't need it. Yeah. They're in labs. They're on military sites. Yeah, for certain things. Nothing negative. It's just we ain't got doctors. We ain't got hospitals or doctors or nurses. We ain't got all that. We got something better if we need it. Yeah, because everything's covered. But we make mistakes, don't we? We do stupid things because of unnecessary stuff. Yeah? Look, why have we got a court? Because they've created bad people. Them people aren't bad. They've been created bad.
Yeah, because they need joined up.
For hundreds of reasons. Yeah, and one of the main reasons, as you know, is to cover their crimes. To distract you from the real criminal world. Yeah, we got our criminal world there. They put them all in prison. You know, they execute them, puts them on death row and all that lot. When the real evil ones are getting away with it every single day in your face, right down to finance and kicking you out of your house and that. They're the real ones. Eh? It's the real ones what makes the ones amongst us.
Yeah, that's the real cartels,
no choice. Yeah, and don't forget, most of this world. Like, if don't forget, you're facing MK Ultra every day in certain ways. Yeah, if you've got internet, TV, and stuff like that, yeah, you're being MK Ultra every day.
Even the school curriculum.
If you're listening to the news every day, if you're listening to the news every day and politicians, you're being MK Ultra. If you're watching a celebrity sell a bottle of aftershave perfume, you're being MK Ultra. Don't matter, yeah, because you're being deceived. They're programming your brain. Yeah.
All soap operas and
Do you know what? I know crimes on humanity and treason and that, yeah. But listen, this is serious shit, right? Even in another world. To mislead a whole race is serious shit. Just to mislead you on the slightest thing. Yeah? Because everyone in that world has to agree. Yeah? And like I told you, if one person is a bit funny, we all go back to the table until everyone's happy, like I explained to you with me. Yeah? Like, I'm happy when I know everyone else is happy. If there's that little doubt, I'm not 100% happy. I'm overthinking. It's the same thing. And it's like a fracture. Yeah, it's not so much a fracture. It's just something stained in me. Look, it's coded in me. Yeah. So I can explain to you all how it all goes and how it all happens. Yeah. And it's everything so easy, and we ain't got a lot of stuff. Like, when you see the amount of stuff we got in here, like, it's way more than what we got out there. It's like thousands times more what you got in here and what we got outside. We ain't got loads outside. We don't need loads.
Yeah.
We can have what we want.
Because everyone
We
gets
can
the
have-
best. That's
we
it.
can make it rain when our crops need rain. Or when the trees and that needs rain. Yeah. And I think the trees have got a lot to do with that as well. Yeah. The trees, the nature, the Amazon, they've got a lot to do with creating water and rain. Yeah. And don't forget, you don't need it to rain all the time anyway. You've got lakes and rivers and the ocean, what penetrates through the earth. Yeah. Plus all the oils and minerals in the ground, what we've been sucking out. That's why it
Exactly.
gets out everywhere and everything. Yeah, it's all, they says that we're the yeah, of course, yeah. Humanity are like, the only monsters in existence is humanity, yeah. Yeah, but it ain't their fault. They've been created by the worst monsters ever.
Mm.
Like, you know, like it's no one's fault. Yeah, no one's fault. Yeah. Unless you've been like selling us out, you're a traitor. Yeah. Deceiving us, lying point blank to our faces, you're in trouble. Right down to a doctor and a nurse, even a dentist. Yeah. He's been chucking metal in your mouth for years. You know? And that gold and all that lot they put in your mouth, I told you that ain't pure gold. It's all got lead in it. Yeah. Most of your metals, they put lead in it. You ain't got pure metal, even copper. Copper got lead in it. That's what makes it bend, helps it bend. While copper's soft, because there's lead in it. Yeah. You don't know me. Like, everything's twisted, everything's like so fucked up, but it ain't now. Yeah, because I've told you all. 4 years, James. I've told you the lot. I've told you there's no way out for them now. 1,000,000%. We're way ahead. Yeah? The ball is now in our court. It has been for ages. Since I told you that path was clear, the ball has been in our court. It's just who gets on the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Now
You
it's the
get
only
on the
time.
ball.
It's the only time to push back, and it's now.
Yeah.
Mm.
Now we got to hit it with everything. Like
Mm.
pure high frequency.
Mm.
Yeah. No bickering and who's doing this and who's doing none of that. No. That's boring. Yeah. I didn't come here for all that. Yeah. I'll come here to do exactly what we do on all the other resets and time splits. I'll come to find you all, get us all together again. And we've done that bit. We've done that bit.
Yeah.
Like, finding you all on all these other timelines and that is like sort of like the easiest bit. But it's getting us all back on par on that same level again. It's like the sort of difficult bit. But the more you learn and the more you resonate, it's not so hard. And that's why, like, you know, the Resonating Army, we're on a level. We're on a level. A level what most of the world ain't on. They think, some of them think they are. No.
Yeah.
No. I know that for a fact because they told me before I started. Yeah. Don't forget, I knew everything before I started. But obviously the last year or so, where we've gone deeper into it, the deeper we goes into it, the more memory it kicks off for me. You know? So that's what I was saying earlier. I've changed. I've learned. I've changed. Of course I have. When your frequency gets higher, mine do. Yeah? Because I'm going to buzz off of you. Yeah, we're going to bounce off each other. Yeah? So, yeah, the frequency is so high, it hit that courtroom, James.
It did. I told you.
There we go. As long as there's someone, yeah, carrying the same frequency, and that's like all of you, all resonating souls, you're all on my frequency, yeah? It don't matter where any of you are, it's going to cover something, if something's going to be all right, yeah? Right down to James in the courtroom, yeah? It don't matter what sort of situation, don't ever panic. Be curious, always be curious, because you activate from the curiosity. Yeah, I do. I've been nosy, curious, like
the little
on enough
professor
level from young. I've done more people's heads in from my nan, yeah, to like, you know, to the truthers.
That's the perfect thing for detention.
Yeah.
Just
And
start
we're all
talking
there.
and then they let you out
And
early.
that's the biggest buzz of it all. We're all here again. Yeah?
Yes. we're all
Normally we're at oceans or mountain tops, in a forest, waiting for something to open. But on this one, we're all in front of a screen, computers and all that. Yeah. Look, I told you. Yeah. I didn't know nothing about computers, internets, computer games, consoles. But I'll tell you something now. I knew what a laptop was before anyone in this world did, because I see it. I didn't know what it was, but I see it. I told you. I was like, what's that? He went, you're all going to have them. I'm like, yeah? What, me? Nah, I don't think so. But me, no, when it comes, you're going to learn that. And I thought, wow, that's the communication nowadays. Like maybe but like when I sat in the class in the hall one day in an assembly in the first school, and they was raising this money for. Remember when the Spectrum and that come out? Yeah?
BBC Model
big
B.
monitor, the big hard drive thing, and it all come out on this trolley. It looked good.
Yeah.
It's big pump up trolley with all this equipment, like lugging it in the room. You just walk in it, like you just walk into it like that, don't you? Yeah. But it had all this gear on it, right? And I thought, wow, get that monitor and that keyboard, join it together, you'll get what I see. And none of you knew, you didn't even know what none of you. None. And I'll tell you what, I expect only CIA and people like that knew. Yeah? No psychic, no one on that internet knew about a laptop. Not then. I didn't even know what it was. I just see it. Yeah, I've got one in fucking front of me. I've got one in front of me. You've all got them.
That's the one you saw.
Yeah. Like, I used to see people on phones a lot as well, doing this all the time. I didn't really think nothing of that, though. I just thought, we're all going to have, like, because I used to see them phones, but I used to walk around with this big battery.
Yeah. the bag phone.
Yeah, like, proper workout. And I thought, like, it just used to make me think of that, the keys and the black thing, what, and like that. Yeah, I've all got them. Nice. Mental. There's a lot of stuff though. What I see, what I'm familiar with, and I just I think, wow, look, it's here, and we're using it, to take these fucking parasitic like monsters out. Yeah. We're crushing the world through technology, like on a screen. It's nuts. Yeah. Don't forget, a lot of us don't forget. Where all us activated souls, we're activating shit around us wherever we go as well. Yeah. If you go to the ocean, the forest, the mountains, whatever, down the shopping centre, because some of these big nodes have got cities planted on top of them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what Kirsten does all day long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they create their own circuit board to suppress the node underneath.
Mm-hmm. Makes total sense, doesn't it?
All right, thanks, James. We got to move on. Sorry.
That
circuit board.
Thanks, James.
All right.
Listen, nice to see you, James. Lovely to
nice
hear
one, buddy.
Mate.
You too.
Yeah,
right,
It's something to think about as well.
21.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, we got a lot of hands up.
Anthony G.
Anthony.
How are you, Anthony?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, Phelan,
Hey, hello, mate.
what's the deal? My little jacket here looks similar to your hat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And he has a haircut. Why are you wearing a hat today, Christian? You got a haircut. And your hair looks good. See? It looks good.
And then I was watching.
I forgot. Yeah, got my haircut.
You did get your haircut.
I want to say hi to Kirsten, Leon, Kirsten, Garrick. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Anthony.
Hello,
Hey,
mate.
Anthony.
Yeah, everything's good here as always. But Kelly's been putting up some older videos with Christian back in the flat.
Yes.
And so I was going through a couple of them, and I brought up this bubble thing before, and Christian said in this one at the flat, at the bubbles, there's a lot of significance. There's significance to the bubbles, right? And so when Velma came on today, she was talking about the bubbles. Anyway, I was wondering if you could like elaborate on that a little bit on the bubble thing.
Bubble thing.
Yeah.
Well, you were talking about it in like activation notes too.
Velma was talking about it today.
The precursor of the domes.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Yeah.
bubbles.
Yeah.
The significance of bubbles is because everything's a bubble. Everything is. We live in a bubble. Yeah.
Right.
And what you'll find is you see your soul, that electricity, yeah, is surrounded by like a bubble, like an invisible bubble it is.
The cube ain't in a bubble though, is it? The cube ain't in a bubble. The cube's not in a bubble. The cube ain't in a bubble.
No, everything's contained within that facility. Yeah.
You mean energetic stuff?
That's where cells. What are cells? Cells look like bubbles.
Bubbles. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. Yeah.
Don't forget what you're all going to realise as well when you go deep in depth and remembers. Yeah, they are domes, but the reason this is where it gets to circular a bit. Yeah, but they're cells.
Right.
And they're joined together by wormholes, like vortexes, what we call veins.
Right.
Yeah, but how the anatomy of your vessel is how everything works.
Right.
Yeah?
Exactly.
Like everything, right down to animals. They're like one big ecosystem.
Right. All the tree roots.
Yeah, this is how everything operates, and because everything's like a one big huge ecosystem.
Right. Right. The other thing I
And
want
that's why some giant races are made from Earth. Yeah, they're made of Earth and
wow, really?
Wow.
Yeah, They look at ecosystem. Like the Earth. We got Earth, water, and what's the other one?
Water, earth,
fire.
Yeah, Earth, water, and rock. Now, when I do the video on pixels and explains where the giants and that comes into all this as well, yeah, because giants were one of the first ones to actually master bending sound. It's like I'm not going to tell you too much because it's spoiled it. But when I'm going to tell you who put them in the sky. I'm going to tell you who put them patterns in the sky. Those projectors.
Okay. There's a couple other things I wanted to say. One of them was the other night, I just recently got a ring set up. I got the camera and all that. And so I fired it up at 2:30 in the morning. It was like a snowstorm going on outside. Is that, and people have been putting up, stuff blowing around, looks like a snowstorm. Is that the ORMEs? Is that when they're putting the ORMEs out and the frequencies showing you what it is?
Yeah.
It looks like we know meteors aren't real, but it looks like a meteor shower, just stuff going like all different directions. I mean, is that energy frequency? What is that?
Yeah, that's
the ORMEs. I mean, you can actually see
it's the ORMEs.
The frequencies are there all the time, right? They go up and down. They're raising them up and down, but when they spread the ORMEs, you can actually see it. You can see it moving around.
You see it with a torchlight,
right?
We looked at it with a torchlight.
Yeah, we see at night time. Get a torch out, a powerful torch. Beam up,
you can see it
and you'll see it.
The first night I got it, it was like 2 a.m. For some reason, I went on it and I saw it, and I'm like, "Whoa, what's all this?" Right? Anyway, a couple other people have been putting stuff up, showing the same similar thing. And the other thing was, we've been having a few internet outages around here, but nothing like for a long period of time or anything. And then another thing that recently happened, my alarm system, it's got a date and time on it. So all of a sudden the date and time's not there. It's probably because the battery's low, but I thought that was no date and time. It's kind of cool. Yeah. Because we're getting closer to no date and time, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, whoa, just like James, green button, blue button. Yeah, green button, blue button, I mean, there's no coincidences. I mean, you keep getting all these like messages coming in, whatever.
Little pixels are consciousness particles or light points. Yeah, but pixels is okay.
Right. Yeah.
It's, because in any physical realm, from 1D up to the edge of 5D manifest, reality forms from tiny units of light information, not digital pixels, not screen pixels, but consciousness pixels, the smallest building blocks that my solar parents designed for physical expression. Yeah, this is like the first generation ancient ones, what breathed in the second generation ancient ones. It's the second generation ones, what's coded from the first, yeah? And it's the second generation's one, us, what breathed, sung everything in, created, bent light, yeah? We was given basically the blueprints from some of our solar parents, the second ancient ones. It's us what's breathed in most of the worlds.
Christian, I've got a question actually. Based on what Velma was saying today, about the Polarians, Lemurians, Hyperboreans, does that mean Cilicia and Raphael, for instance, and the others were previously Polarians, and Hyperboreans? Or is that a separate?
No, they're second. They're them Polarians, Hyperboreans, and that. Yeah, they are second generation ancient souls.
Right, second generation.
Yeah,
right,
exactly the same as us lot who come here with.
Okay.
Don't forget, you got a shit load of star seeds. What we breathed in millions and millions and millions of years ago.
Yeah.
And it's the reason why it's us lot here. We breathed them in. We're just about to get them out.
That's what I was talking to Velma about the other day, but we come to a hiccup with that bit. And what she was saying tonight, I'm glad I remembered to ask you.
We came to save what we created.
Yeah, like the Tyrants.
And the reason why, don't forget, the reason why it's us is because, like I said to you, we've experienced most races, the significant ones. Yeah, and that's when, like, I can remember it, and some of you, like hearing me, you'll remember being big. Yeah, or like everything that you're looking down, sort of, on everything because you're bigger. Yeah, or you're in the sky. Yeah, because you're up higher. Yeah, don't forget we ain't got roads and things like that. I've told you that. That's one of the biggest dangers in this world, roads, and one of the most profitable.
Yeah,
no more tarmac, right?
Yeah.
Hey, one more thing.
And it lowers the frequency.
One more thing before I go. I want somebody else, because there's a lot of hands up. But when I had my stroke, that was like a year and a half ago, or whatever. But initially, I had you keep talking about the grid, right? It's like a spider web, right? Well, I had spider webs in my eyes. Okay, when I looked out, I had spider webs in them, right? And I'm thinking to myself, I'll never be able to drive a car again, if my eyes stay like this, right? Well, they eventually went away, but the spider webs were there for I'd say at least a couple months before they just slowly went away. Every time I'd look out, I'd see spider webs in my eyes. Yeah.
Same as me there on this back door.
Yeah. What's that?
Same as me on this back door. I've watched the spiders and the spider webs on this back door for months, but they're not there now.
Wow. Yeah. No coincidence.
I think they must have found the wind block somewhere else.
Charlotte's Web. Charlotte's Web.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to get off. Thank you, everybody.
All right, Anthony.
Thanks, everybody. Love you guys.
Yeah.
Big love, Anthony.
Look, ready? This is it. Look, the stars overhead in this realm are node projectors. They send down light patterns into the dome. The dome converts those patterns into pixel grid that forms there. I told you all, they're grids. Yeah. What that forms: terrain, sky, colours, bodies, objects, seasons, cycles, and overlays.
Wow.
So, HAARP have been they use, if you, wow.
They're showing us.
Oh, wow, hold on, we've got a real moment.
They're showing us.
Wow.
They're really showing us.
Have you seen that film, Geostorm?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
Yeah.
With some-
When it
what's
all
his
gets
name?
proper cold and that.
Like, you see all them like satellite things in the sky, like there's loads of them. There's no, yeah, they're showing you. Wow.
They're showing us all kinds of stuff. They're
They're
showing us everything. Yeah.
Listen,
Really
those
wrap it up.
stars in the sky, they're patterned. Don't forget, they're in every overlay. Yeah, but not that. It's not that they're in every overlay. They're in here. Yeah, in the third realm. But they pulverize through all the overlay. All the overlay, they affect all the overlays. Yeah, and they create all the terrain, the sky, the colours, the bodies, the objects. That's why you got videos of people just disappearing, walking out the road, sat on benches.
Yeah, like that one in their church or something.
Yeah,
Where'd
because
they go?
layers, everything's thinning. Yeah, everything's thinning. But anyway, it's
Anthony.
It's the nodes in the sky, the star nodes in the sky. What HARP and when Space Force was in the negative hands, they manipulate at all. They all work with weather control.
Yep.
Yeah? Like I told you, listen, them nodes in the sky are like they're magical.
Absolutely.
They're magical. They're beyond anything anyone ever see here.
Absolutely.
Beyond. Yeah.
Yep.
And giants have got something to do with that. Giants was around before most races. Yeah.
I watched
the
that
first
movie,
original
Troll.
giants was like 12 foot tall.
I watched Gary. The movie you put up, Troll. Was that number 2?
Yeah, that was the second one.
Yeah.
2025. Yeah.
I know it was Troll too because I started saying something to somebody. I didn't see that the movie.
Trolls, giants, they're all real. Again,
Christian, did you just say the
they was
original
here
giants
first.
were 12 foot tall?
Yeah, the first original giants, first race, like you could call them a race. They was like, I'm going to talk about it in a video.
What do you mean? They were 12 foot tall? Is that all?
I was like,
They're way taller than that.
Yeah, I would have thought.
no, they are. But the first ever ones,
Yeah.
were like the 12, 13 foot tall.
Oh, 12 or
And
13
through the
foot.
years, they become
Wow.
bigger because
Oh,
they
really?
became beacons.
Right.
Yeah. And the
Wow,
reason why
that's
they became
interesting.
beacons
The
is
one they
because
showed in
they're
the
the
movie.
ones what was helping set up physical life.
The one they showed in the movie was about, I'd say about, I don't know, 3 or 4 or 5 stories tall, maybe 4 stories tall or something. I don't want to ruin the movie for anybody else, but I didn't see the first one, but the second one, I kind of.
But it even tells you in that Troll 2, it even tells you a little in the beginning a bit, right? The fella, I can't remember his name, like they probably changed it for the movie, but the fella the parasites got hold of, yeah, to drive Christianity like into like the public, you know,
Right.
population.
Force it on
This
the
was
public.
this was all to do with wiping out other races, yeah, with Christianity. But Christianity wasn't like what like now. It wasn't like a God thing and that as such, yeah. And you see, like holy water, like the holy water bit in it, yeah. What that is, that's not that water ain't holy water, like because it's been like baptized by a priest, yeah. See, when you baptize your kid or whatever, when all this stuff in the church, that's that water they're pouring on their head. They've just cursed it.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you for that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone what's had their kid baptized, yeah, has been cursed because it's what the priest's saying to the water before he does. Yeah. Water. It's I've got notes on it. It's another thing I want to talk about. Water's memory.
Yes.
So, like you've heard people say, like, if you do this and you say this to the water, or if you place this glass of water on this mat and all that, that's all real.
Right.
Yeah? Because water is memory, right? And the frequency and vibration, what's coming out of your mouth, yeah, it will
Imprints on the water.
The frequency will shimmer the water, yeah, and that water it's like memory. It will pull in that harmonic, that back-engineered harmonic tone coming from that priest bishop's mouth to that water. He's casting a spell on the water, and then they're pouring it on your children's heads.
Yeah, well, I kind of had to find out.
But it goes a bit deeper than that. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like no bottom to it.
I guess I have to go through that church thing again a little bit later on, but yeah, you know, for a reason. Okay, must have done something there. That's all I can say.
And you got like, what's that other geezer you got? You got John. Is it John the Baptist?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, come on, do me a favour.
Yeah, Christian, right? I was going to.
Yeah, go on, mate.
Say, did you see that?
No.
The shadows phasing in and out.
What they were saying in a different language. Hello?
Yeah.
You there?
Yeah.
Leon, you're going in and out, buddy.
Wow.
What it is?
Yeah. But
What it is?
what they've got on there, they had
water's been around. Water's been
angels.
around a long time. You what?
Oh, Leon's
Leon.
You'll break it up a little bit, Leon.
Where
Just like in the Matrix, he's gonna pop.
Leon, come back.
Like the Linda Paris days with Christian. Like going
Yeah,
in and
right.
out.
Are you good, Anthony? We gotta get on.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Leon, thank you for all those. Yeah, your information.
No worries, Anthony. Lovely to see you again, brother.
Thanks, Anthony.
Everything's going good.
All right.
Great to
Love
see
you,
you,
buddy.
Anthony.
Love everybody.
Love you too.
Bye. Big love, buddy.